Well, it's just gonna be like that, apparently. Alright. There we go. Let's get this thing going. It's been forever. I was sick last week, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what I was doing last time. I really don't remember. Oh, I think I know what I need to do.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
But let's do this real quick. Doesn't show it on this. Really? See if I can't find... I knew Miki was back there, but... Huh. You wanna... Oh, fine. I just wanted to talk. Gosh. Excuse me. That was the weirdest sneeze I ever had.
Sorry.
This.
Well, if it isn't Victor, did you come here looking for me?
I'm just passing through.
Then this must be fate. Draw your sword.
What do you mean, fate?
Actually, I was injured in the last sortie. We'll have to put this duel on hold for a while.
Then why did you propose a duel in the first place?
Yeah, right. I never saw that all the way through. Like, that's a thing that kind of goes through a few different cutscenes between the two of them. Let's check real quick. There is some... I thought I could do something about that, but apparently not. Alright. Well, that's fine. I decided to try to do stream the higher standard than just like a higher definition than I normally did, because I noticed it got really badly pixelated when I went to go back to edit it for people who weren't here last time. Like, that don't show up during a stream. Because it was pretty bad. At least while I'm editing it. I was looking through one of the videos afterward, it didn't look too bad. It still had its problems, but that's fine. That was something I hadn't mentioned yet. My dad actually gave me his old laptop, so I've been using that to edit stuff, so I actually have a more permanent thing to use.
What? The battle has already started?
Quickly!
Hold on a minute. I borrowed... I'm pretty much using his laptop until whenever it dies. But, I've been using that to edit videos, but the sad thing is it doesn't have a USB 3, so my capture card for the Wii U doesn't work. Well, the capture card I use for the Wii U and what I would use for the PS4 doesn't work, so I'm having to... I had to, yesterday, just play through Advance Wars 2 till I got up to where I was in terms of making the videos, so that's why nothing showed up on...
I can't go any further with you.
Yesterday.
I must look for my subordinates.
Thank you for taking us this far.
Take care, for you never know what's in store on the battlefield.
And may victory smile upon you, Victor. Let's go find Fiore.
Where around here could she be?
Who knows? But don't let your guard down.
Alright, this is the second just all-out battle we have.
Listen, keep this formation. We'll be able to style.
It's okay.
Take the enemy's flank. You back up Hana.
Alright, come on. There we go.
You're safe now. Adele, let me help.
Victor!
Yeah. Where's Lady Brunel?
Sadly, still don't know.
We have this under control. We'll help you soon. Understood. Stay with
Alright.
What happened to stop? Child with you? We'll discuss that later. Now get out of here.
Know where she is?
She's somewhere on the battlefield, but it's too dangerous here. Get to safety.
That we will. We shouldn't add to his worries. Let's just start us out.
Alright. Sorry. I didn't say anything. But, yeah. Oh, let me... There we go. It was really loud on my end. It's probably super loud on your end, and I'm really sorry about that. Oh gosh, come on. Oh, really? When did you fall? Oh gosh.
No. If we do that, sort of you sure fall.
Really?
Aurelia!
Huh? What's going on here? It's happening again. Our enemies stopped moving.
Whatever it is, now's our chance to counterattack. Let's end this now!
Well, anyway. He's letting me use his computer, so, yesterday I was trying to catch up on Advance Wars 2.
Reporting in. The enemy forces have begun their retreat. As of now, our troops have left the garrison and are in pursuit.
Oh, good to know.
Aurelia!
No.
Come on, let's get away from the battlefield. We'll never be able to get to the bottom of her condition here.
It wasn't too long, so there you go. Somehow, just both Fiore and Miki just flat out got taken out.
I think I've gotten my head around it all. So, this is the second time.
It is.
And both times it was Relia's astonishing power that saved us.
It behaves like a signet, but it's gone now. Therefore, maybe it's not?
We're not sure. We'd appreciate your input, or anything that comes to mind.
I've never seen a signet with these properties, nor witnessed such powerful signaturgy. I don't know if I can even classify it.
You don't? Oh.
But there may be someone over at the Royal Institute who can. At the very least, his knowledge of signaturgy is far more extensive than my own.
More than yours, Fiore? Unbelievable!
Want to meet him?
Yes! That'd be wonderful!
Well then, let's head over. Some introductions are certainly in order.
Hold on a moment. The situation in Sorteview has yet to stabilize. Lady Brunelli can't leave at this critical juncture.
Excuse me.
Dad?
I came to call on Lady Brunelli and accidentally eavesdropped on your conversation. I apologize for the indiscretion. Fidel, listen. You're to take Lady Brunelli and the little girl and escort them to Santarol in the kingdom of Languedoc.
Oh, Pops!
Master!
If we could understand her power, we could stop this, no, all future wars that might arise, should that dream become reality. This is a small price to pay.
You condone this, Master?
Well, we were only able to triumph thanks to the girl. But don't worry, I'll take it on myself to inform the king.
Thanks very much for the kind gesture.
And Fidel, make sure Lady Brunelli reaches her homeland safely.
I will.
I shall remain here. May our paths cross once more.
We truly owe you a debt of gratitude.
Thank you so much.
You take care as well, Lady Brunelli.
I suggest we wait until the girl wakes up. Then we can head out.
My fan was making too much noise. So I went up to turn it off.
I would never, ever think of leaving you behind, Relia. I'm sorry if I scared you at all.
I see you're up. You don't feel funny at all, do you?
I'm okay.
That's good. Well then, let's get out of here.
Alright. Let us get out of here. Oh, while we're at it. Let's see what ability it was. Okay, her Earthglaive. Oh, and she's already got the 2. Alright, well then. Let's give her Earthglaive. And it's her Windblade. Ah, sure. There's only one skill for each book, so let's go ahead and give her a boost to her skill there. Kind of alternates. Yeah. Have Earthglaive as the powerful one. For you, I'm gonna give you the Master Tactician, Invoker. Intelligence Indulger. Let's give you critical combatant. Well, we'll give you Ace, because why not? Alright. Oh yes. Let's get this before I totally forget about it, because it's completely possible. Ah, some physical stimulants. That's actually really nice. I don't remember if I can head. It looks like I can head this way to look, because I can't remember for the life of me. There's treasure chests just hanging out on this path, other than the one I already went to. There is. Good thing I came over. Got some coal. That's a save point over there. I think that's it. Alright then. I was gonna look at some here. Okay, grief. No, it was specialties. My bad. I almost have 500. Okay, fine. I'll do that. The treasure hunters are a really nice one. You can search for treasure. Well, you just have to look at the map and it tells you where treasure chests are. So you don't have to sit there and say, okay, well, where is a treasure chest? It just lets you know.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
The Kingdom of Langdok lies east of Rasulia, and in its capital of Santarol is the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies. Most people coming from Sword of View pass through central Rasulia, then Medok, and finally cross the Rond River to get there.
Okay. Alright. There's a tree. A giant tree that's really rude.
It is extremely rare, however, to see them on a child.
Really?
I won't say there are no exceptions to this rule. Still, assuming what she cast was signaturgy, It's much more complex and effective than any form of it I've ever seen or heard.
Go on, then.
What's more, considering the fact that she collapsed both times she used it, we can infer that her signaturgy is puissant enough to affect the caster. I have to say, it's beyond my understanding. One last thing. Every signet I know is always visible, but hers don't appear except for when she uses signaturgy.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
As any signaturge would. I haven't been this motivated for such a long time.
Alright, there is some mystery to her abilities. I'm not gonna give it away, because if you've never played the game, I don't want to spoil the story for it, but I know what's going on. And you may be wondering what this little thing on the map is. Well, as you can kind of see, there's a little small, like, black hole vortex thing. Well, that's a unique dungeon. I don't know if I can pull it off. Probably not. I'm not I don't think I'm strong enough yet. Eventually I'll be able to go through it, but not now. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright. That wasn't too bad.
Am I stronger?
Yes, you are. You leveled up. What do you expect? Alright. Oh, I did say I could finally get it if I got 2. Well, I noticed that. Let's get the treasure chest. And thankfully there's only 1 level to it, so there isn't something crazy. And as you can see, we can already see treasure chests on the map. And thankfully it also tells you the ones that actually have a lock to it. So, you know, okay, this one, I need to have the key for it. Alright, come on. These trees have a lot of help. That's one thing. I've never liked them. They can be a pain. Well, they're not much of a pain in this game as they are in, till the end of time. Good grief, they were horrific to fight in that game. Oh, well, that happened. But, well, here's a question. It's kind of interesting. Most people I've ever mentioned, oh, I'm doing this game, like, whenever I've mentioned the game, and when I actually first did my first live stream, a lot of people didn't even know what this game was, or have never heard of Star Ocean. So,
I still have a lot more to learn.
Okay, she went from her clothes being dirty to the point where she's like, I got a lot more to learn. That's a jump in logic. Oh, a leap. Well, since we're going straight to another town, I'm not gonna be worried too much of whether or not that's the Ka footpath, because I mean it's been passed. Oh, so I haven't even gone there yet. Alright. What? There's a treasure chest up there I didn't get? Oh my gosh. There's a treasure chest up there that I didn't get. Alright, let's fight some scumbags. But, here's a question I've got for you, for those who are watching. But, here's my question to you guys. Have you guys ever heard of Star Ocean, or if you have you ever played it? Because I'm actually really curious, because most people I talk to, because I really like this game series, it's a fun game series. But most people I talk to either have never heard of a Star Ocean game, or they've never... Most people I talk to have never heard of it, so... But it's a really good game, and the series is pretty good. All of them have really good stories. Why are you attacking Relia? Well, you are a scumbag, but still, I just really don't like you attacking a person who cannot fight back. It's just really rude. I missed another one. Oh my gosh. I missed so many treasure chests. Nah, I've only missed 2, so I'm not too worried about it. Ow. That was rude. Yeah, wait, are you gonna? Oh. Alright, fine. You can do whatever.
That was scary. My clothes are all dirty.
What, like they weren't before?
Take advantage of this! Step strike!
Well, I can't go do those yet. Alright. I was gonna go down the path and get some of those quests done, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do that right now. Oh. Fine. I'll use... Actually, I can just use food. That'll help.
We still have to get over the mountains. Can a kid take that?
And I'm kind of tired myself.
Well, we're not in any particular hurry. So let's adjourn.
Alright, there we go.
That was scary.
I'm trying to keep somewhat on the quieter side because when you're doing the story stuff like this, they tend to just talk whenever. So I'm like, okay, is it okay to say something? Or do I need to not say anything? What's going on? So. Excuse me. Well, that happened. At least it was only something small. Sorry about that. You can probably hear my chair squeaking a lot better. As if you needed that. But anyway. What do you got? Oh. That's right. Let's go ahead and just stay at the end. Oh, wait a minute. There's a treasure chest that I forgot. How did I forget that one? I can remember the one that's down there that you can hardly see, but I can't remember the one that's right beside the end. That makes no sense. Alright. Whatever. Oh, well, thank you, Fiore.
We should probably get to bed.
I think someone's coming. Yes?
Excuse me, but I'm with the inn. Can I have a moment of your time?
There's more than one. Something's up. Maybe tomorrow. Go out through the window. Quickly.
They're on to us! Kick it down!
They're escaping! After them! Get them! No matter what the cost!
There's no time to find out. Concentrate on getting away. That's the same weapon Eidolon's leader was using.
And...
Hey, Fiddly. When we first met Relia, there were two guys with her.
Are you sure? If that's true, then...
Yeah, they're likely after Relia. We have to protect her no matter what.
Yep. They are being chased. By who knows who. At least that's how I see it. But anyway. But I do apologize for being pretty slow about uploading the second session. There was like a half-hour chunk that I was trying to cut out, and I was trying to... That, and just a whole bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
Really? Really, Bird? You want to be like that? Oh, gosh.
I want to help.
Oh, what, really? Take that. But we have to keep running. It has like the, oh, like, very serious moment kind of thing, but you're not in a hurry, really. At least yeah, I don't think you're being chased or anything like that. It's like, oh, we gotta hurry to our next destination kind of thing. Is what they're trying to portray.
Great job. But let's keep moving.
That was scary.
Let's go down here and get ourselves the treasure chest and do the harvest. Ah, blueberry and blackberry potions. Those are really nice. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. That'll work.
I don't see any sign of him anymore. Probably still searching in town.
We just need to cross this river and we'll be in Langdock.
This is no time to be resting on our laurels. We still have a ways before we can actually make it there.
Will you be okay climbing up mountains at night, Relia? I'm okay.
I'll lead the way. Come on, let's go.
And Fiore is leading the way as she just runs right into the side of the cliff. And the normal music returns. This is actually a music they did until the end of time, actually. I forget the place that they did it in. I can't even remember half the town's names in that game, so I can remember a few of them. Not too many. It's been literal years since I've played Ocarina of Time. Oh, come on. Oh, and these harpies are another enemy that's from previous games. I think these golems are new. Or at least this version of golem. They've had other golems before.
I still have a lot more to learn.
Really? Really?
I want to help. Ice needles.
Oh, come on. Well, that was just rude. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh, quit complaining. Oh yeah, you can level up the skill for healing stuff outside of battle, which is also pretty nice. But leveling up spells, I believe, actually helps you. The healing spells, I think they just heal more percentage, because all the healing stuff in this game is by percentage. It's not by like a definite amount. So that way, like even in late game, the basic healing stuff can still be pretty useful. Nice. He's crit. We got a couple of crits in there. Oh gosh. Oh. Whoa. What's with this? Why are these birds so bad? Alright, I'm taking them out. It's up there. Ah.
Stronger?
Yes, you are. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get Fiore some equipment. Let me do that real quick. Yes, you can do this in the middle of a battle. How about that? Let's give her the Ring of Valkyrie. And give her that. Oh my gosh, your singing is so terrible. It's funny that they're trying to like say, okay, these things can sing, but it's actually more screeching than anything. It's not even close to being singing. Hold on. It's just, you know, oh, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, gosh. I don't know why that happens. Alright, let's turn it down a little bit. Because
I still have a lot more to learn.
it was still really loud. I'm sorry if it really was that loud for so long. Oh yeah, these things are really nice. They heal you all the way. Give me a sec. I'm going to have to save it because if I don't, then I'm going to be in serious trouble. Because one of the... There's a boss fight coming up and it's a pain to do. I really don't want to have to do everything that I've done previously all over again. Alright, there's Ruby. I probably should have opened these and then went back to it, but... oh wow. Some Fire Charm. Alright. Just some money experience. And 1 SP, but that's about it.
What? How'd they do that? I've never seen that type of signaturgy before.
We've got you in our grasp, so how about you hand Relia over to us?
Just who are you bastards?
That's none of your business. Now be a good boy and hand over the brat. Unless you want to die.
Miki, hold on to Relia.
And as you can see, we're in the same boat as earlier. We can't do anything to these guys.
Does it work?
How is this possible? Nothing we do helps them at all.
What can we...
That's some pretty underhanded fighting you do. Talk about Santa.
This is gonna stink.
What, really? They freaking knock Relia out. Right before they show up.
Who are you?
We'll even things out.
Our shields are gone!
I've neutralized their shields. We should be able to fight more.
You meddlers aren't from this planet, are you?
Balance restored.
But yes, we've got two allies that we have seen them before, kind of. But yes, these guys, despite everything, they're still pretty ridiculous and rather annoying, honestly. Alright. Thank you. Thank you again. It's like the last boss. Going out of his way to give me the counters. Oh, well, thank you. Yep. Yep. You let me do that. Thank you very much. This guy does not know what he's doing because he's constantly letting me do this. This is hilarious. Come on. I know you want to. I've almost got this guy. And just think, there's only two more of them. Thankfully, the other two have pretty much, instead of just playing around, they've actually did some damage to this guy. To them. Unless they've gotten rid of one of them, which is totally possible. I mean, come on, there's 4 other people attacking. It looks like it. Yeah, they got rid of one of them. But pretty much I was dealing with that one guy, so. Oh, and he was almost gone. Nice. No, we're not. There we go.
You truly saved our skin back there. Thanks for the help.
Think nothing of it. Although I do have a favor to ask. Can we join you on your trip?
Huh?
I must say, milady, that expression of total disgust ruins your elegant.
Allow me. We're not out to do you any harm. My name is Anne, and his is Emerson.
Exactly. You can totally trust us. So just take us.
Captain. Emerson. Please stop telling these nice people what to do.
You're right. I'd also be wary of someone asking to join me out of the blue. Okie dokie then. This is the deal. We're just like you guys.
Just like us? How so?
You see, we were also running from those Atramentus thugs.
They were after you too?
There was that brouhaha in Medoc, right? We were scurrying away from that and we happened upon your little scuffle.
And you decided that you would help us?
2 of you are beautiful ladies and 1 an adorable kid. Who to save and who to snuff out was clear as day.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sounds good to me. You can come with us.
I knew you'd say that.
We won't let you down.
Yeah. They know how to lay it on thick, but whatever. I'm going to go back to heal. Now we will have to fight through this again, but hey. Really? I will say the one cool thing I like about this. There was so much going on. Probably couldn't hear me all that well. One thing that this game does differently than other Star Oceans is you can have your entire party fight at once in this game. You couldn't in other ones. Oh, no. No. Gosh. This is pretty bad. I'm so sorry. This saving is just the worst. Sometimes. It's like, oh. Urgh. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that. Unfortunate, I don't have a ton of accessories, so right now I'm just gonna leave it at that. As far as learning, these two, they use the CQC ones. I'll give him Seraphic Thunder since it's a new attack. It is a close quarters one, so I will be replacing his close quarters one with that. So there we go. The Hammer of Might is just big AoE, blow up everything kind of thing, so we are good on that. Wait, what? What kind of backpack? No, seriously, what is this backpack thing that he has? Not letting me really get a good look at it. Fine. Alright, let's get moving. Well, there we go. Alright. Yeah. Oh, the succubus. These are annoying. But of course I'm just utterly destroying them as soon as I say they're annoying. It's really weird. They took the most... They take the most annoying enemies, dumb them down, and there you go. What?
Santarol's not far now.
The sun's coming up.
Hey, look.
I think I was already looking at it. It is. Alright, there is that treasure chest down there we're gonna get. So we're not totally out of the woods. Alchemist water. Okay. And we'll get that. Oh, there's nothing over there, so. We got ourselves a tomato from harvesting. Don't know why a tomato's on the side of a mountain, but it was there. So who am I to argue with that?
So this is it. The storied capital of Signaturgy.
I don't want you getting lost, so stick close, okay?
Okay.
Follow me, and I'll escort you to the facility.
There's one here, another there. Signets are everywhere around this city.
You've got some keen eyes there. Legions of Signaturges study here to enter the Royal Institute, and there are just as many shops that cater to their needs. So you could empirically say this bustling metropolis was built upon and lives off of Signaturgy.
Amazing! Stunning! Unreal! Not in my wildest dreams did
I never knew having my motherland praised could elicit such feelings in me.
Okay, now I have some control here. Alright. I did have some control for actual walking, but... Let's go here. That is... This mission right here was the one I could not figure out how to get because of the, thing you needed. Yeah, that one. And I had just gotten it, in the last stream so easily. But, hey. No, let's learn. I forget. No. Okay, she learned... Okay, they both learn antidote. She's the healer.
I still have much further to go.
Alright, these... No. Don't have anything needed for those. Alright. Hey you. I would very much like a look. Okay. Some stuff. Alright. Get some nectar. Yo. Alright. Get the better weapon. I'll get it for next time we see him. And they've got those. Give her that. Alright. Give that to Aurelia. And those are expensive. And there are bunnies. I know there's a big bunny that kind of hops around the city. There it is. So big. The bunny is awesome. Believe, yeah, that's all I can do right now. But I've got some stuff for people, which is good.
Behold, the Royal Institute. Keep it up.
It opened by itself.
Follow me.
That biometrics.
So it seems.
Yeah, they're not shy about being not from around here. Oh, what? Gosh. I was following her like she said, follow me. I mean,
This way.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, much more so than any fairy tale I know.
This place is way too technologically advanced.
I'll get some footage.
No, we better not.
let me go in here.
Cassius, it's me, Fiore.
Come in.
But, oh, fine. I wanted the treasure chest. It's not letting me. And of course I can't open that yet, so...
So this kid is...
Despite his misleading appearance, he's the most talented scholar we've ever had.
Welcome to the Institute. I'm Cassius, one of the researchers here. Bringing visitors along is indeed a rare occurrence for you, Fiore.
That's because I'd like your opinion on this girl's signets, since they're not the type you'd find every day.
Signets? On a child who, if anything, is even younger than myself?
That's my first question. Who in their right mind would dare imbue signets on such a small child?
I cannot pretend to know the answer, but I can unequivocally declare that it is no one related to this institute. Not even I have had a signet imbued upon my flesh.
But that's not the only issue. First off, she's much too young to be getting signets imbued on her. Secondly, you almost never see hers. The only time anyone has observed them is when she uses them. Thirdly, she can't, by all accounts, control her signaturgy. Even so, we know she can at least activate it. And now for the finale. I've never seen anything remotely resembling either her signet's forms or functions. So, what do you think?
Do you happen to know what any of the signets look like?
Yes, just a second.
You've got me. I can't say I've seen anything that resembles this illustration either.
Ugh, what a shame.
By the way, I don't picture you as the type to go around helping others, Fiore.
At first, I was merely along for the ride, but now, I've taken an interest in her and her signets myself.
I'll do what I can, such as looking for any precedent. Meanwhile, why not venture to the Ancient Institute and search amidst the troves of archaic documents there?
Perhaps the mysterious Signets of Ages Past can offer us a glimpse into the solution.
If one of us learns anything, keep the other one apprised.
Thank you so much, Cassius. Now we know our next destination. Let's go there.
Alright, now can I get the treasure chest? Okay. Anti-silence. That is really nice. I'm giving you anti-silence. I'm giving you this one, and you'll get the HP. Because it's nice to not have a silenced healer, so there we go.
Whoops.
And magic seeds, alright. So that increases our magic power. And I took the long way around again. Alright. I guess I can deal with that. Let me go ahead and check real quick because a new area has opened up. 'Cause usually when that happens you get new quests. Or not. Or I could be completely wrong. One of the two. Let's have a chit chat with people in town.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
So, you can't imbue objects with signets, can you?
Actually, you can. People have developed all sorts of tools that make use of signets.
I was thinking, what if you strapped a bunch of scrub brushes to a large plate, then somehow get the contraption to move by itself? You could use it to clean floors. Wouldn't that be convenient?
Wow, that might actually work.
If you ever get to make them, could you please give me one? It would be a lifesaver when cleaning the training hall.
All she can ever do is think about using signets to make her life easier.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I was just talking to this lady.
Hitting on someone again?
Can you blame me? Beautiful women are one of humanity's greatest treasures.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I feel for you.
I'll try to control myself, I swear.
Yep. And we set off. Of course I don't have like the, okay, this is the perfect idea of how to get the special endings for everybody. Oh, man. I wish I did, but I don't. Alright, we've got ourselves
Hey,
some
what
more.
do you most want in the world right now?
I guess, land.
What? Land? Are you serious?
He told me, if anyone ever asks what you want, say land.
Who told you? Never mind. I know who it was. If he does something like this again, I'll make him eat Anne's cooking.
I guess that's just not only a stab at Emerson, but also Anne, because she thought Anne's cooking was pretty bad. I don't know if it is or not, but I would assume that's the case. We got some signets, so let's learn. Oh, the fairy healing. Or Reaping Spark. Oh gosh. Reaping Spark's a really cool spell. But fairy healing. Yeah. I'm going for fairy healing. That's really nice to have a heal all spell. I can... What, really? See? There you go. Instead of having to focus on one person to heal and then go from there, all you gotta do is do a heal all. Alright. Nice. And these are metal scumbags. Oh, this is fun. Or Thunderstruck All-Stark. What? What kind of name is that?
Not bad for a guy with a few years on him.
Alright, we got some more... Ah, the electric fists. Alright. Hammer Might's kinda sorta long range, not really, but electric fist is more close up and personal. Alright. Let's see what we can make.
What's this?
The Viltelia.
It's done.
Be acuity potion. Oh, okay.
What's this?
And there's blueberry potion.
What a masterpiece.
Alright. There's nothing in terms of food. Alright. Um... Let's set some rolls. Oh, I gave you the Mana Maverick. Okay. I can give him all the Slayer stuff. And I'll give her the Stun Supporter. I'm not giving Scavenger.
I still have a lot more. Still have much further to go.
Alright.
Strikes first has the upper hand.
Really? There we go. Alright, there we are.
That's all you got? That's how you win battle.
Still room for improvement.
What's that implied? Okay, thanks camera for that. Good grief.
Oh. Keep it up. Come on.
Shouldn't there be at least one scientist here? How is this a laboratory when the only people I've seen are guards?
In terms of research, it's been abandoned for a long time. It's nothing but a gigantic archive now.
That seems like such a waste.
I have some materials stored in a room here. Let me show you.
Hold on a sec. If this institute and the Royal One are alike, what does that mean?
I'd say you hit the nail on the head.
What are you talking about? Alright. Give you that.
While I examine some stuff, you guys can...
Relia! Relia, what's wrong? Relia? Are you alright?
Relia! Relia!
I'm okay. It hurts, but I'm strong. Maybe, maybe not. But this place, it kind of feels like home to me.
Do you remember anything else? Like, about your father or mother?
Sand. Sand? I came in from outside. Then I got yelled at. I didn't wipe my feet.
Well, any scientist considers dirt and dust the nemesis of experiments. Maybe her parents are researchers.
So we have a lab and some sand.
Speaking of sand, isn't Trekur a desert nation? I remember hearing rumors about a possible laboratory there.
What? I've never heard of Trekur having any laboratories.
But your country doesn't have diplomatic relations with Trey Kerr, so it's possible.
Don't conflate academics with politics. There's no way I wouldn't catch wind of it.
What if it weren't an academic facility, but actually a classified one? That the military uses to carry out government-sanctioned experiments?
I admit there is a non-zero probability you're right.
Trey Kerr, huh? But since we're at war with them, could we even enter the country?
What if we ask Victor to help? Do you think he'd mind?
I wonder if he would.
I want to know more about me. I want to remember more.
For now, let's go back to Central Rasulia and ask Victor. We can play it by ear from there.
Alright, don't leave without this. Not only is that Founder's Signets, which gives her the Reaping Spark. I have two? What? Oh. My bad. I thought the Founder's Signet... Gosh. Silly me. Stuff Earthclave, I'll do the Aurora Rings, and for you, I will do Reaping Spark instead of Ice Needles. But you do want to get that before you leave. FYI. You won't be able to come back in here, so... that is something you really want to do. Alright. Give me a moment while I save. There we go. Can't exactly remember. Alright. Hello. Oh. Cool. There's Raving Spark. Alright, plant. Ow, that was just rude. The Aurora Rings are just more like beams from the sky more than anything. The game that the spell came from, it actually showed little rings showing up before they just started raining down blood high. Sound like whatever. Oh, what, really? Yeah, you're gonna do super fast poking in that. Ow. Dude, that was rude, man. You don't do that. Now you can see why some of the fights in this can be a joke, because you just have so many people. What? Wow, that was like a butcher of the English language right there. You have so many people just attacking, and you may wonder how in the world can this game have really hard fights. Oh, don't worry, they can. Like me failing in the very first part of this game, where the first fight I just lose. That was
If I
nothing
get married,
compared.
I hope it's to someone who enjoys whipping up tasty meals.
Huh, so you like the domestic type. Who knew?
Can you cook, Fiore?
I've been known to make a dish or two, but I won't cook for anyone other than my future husband.
Well, too bad for me. I am jealous of your husband-to-be, though.
Why not ask Miki then? She's a great cook.
She's good, but her portions are a bit excessive.
Okay. I've heard part of that. I have never heard the whole thing through. Because you could actually, if, like, they're interrupted if you go to, like, a whole new area, they just don't continue the conversation, which is kind of sad. But that's why if I'm running to a destination and they start talking like that, I'll stop. So you can hear the whole thought that they're going through. Well, let's do some more.
Okay, then. Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
It looks like I got 3 conversations. Oh, 4.
I am a child, so for the moment, people dub me such things as genius. When you're a kid, everyone treats you like a prodigy. But once you grow up, they treat you like just another person. I fear the same thing might happen to me.
They don't listen to you, do they? It's a serious issue for you, but no one seems to care. It's okay. I wasn't as smart as you, but I was also called a genius as a kid. Do I look like just another person?
You are an excellent researcher, Fiore.
You're even more of a genius than I am. Believe in yourself some more.
Exactly. Uh-oh. How's this conversation gonna go?
You like women a lot. Don't you, Emerson?
Well, not just any women. They have to be true ladies with charm.
So, for instance, what about me?
Of course. You've got a straightforward and kind personality. You're very charming.
You're not just saying that?
Most certainly not. You're always looking after us, making sure that no one succumbs to injury or fatigue. Only a kind person who cares deeply about others would bother to do all that. That's what does it for me.
Thank you. I know you're just flattering me, but I appreciate it.
You don't have to worry yourself over it. He'll notice how great a person you are. Eventually.
All right.
Uh-huh. He knows. He knows she has a crush on somebody.
Fidel, there are kids here.
I would hope so. You have to be a kid at some point before you can become an adult. No one's born an adult.
Were you a kid at one point too, Fidel?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
I wish I knew you as a kid. I bet we would have had lots and lots of fun together.
Unfortunately, I don't think she would have been born yet, but hey.
Hey, what's wrong, Ann?
Nothing. It must have been a figment of my imagination.
Yes, we are talkative. Alright, fine. I won't bug you. Get a check. Yeah, No. Alright, there we go. Nice. 5 hunks of silver. And west of mountains. 10 lancing hottos. Huh. Alright. Well, let's look at skills. No. Air slash. Okay. I will save it then. Let me check. See if there's a.
Pardon me.
There is not. I was looking to see if there was a treasure chest, but the answer to that is no. Yes, we will be spending the night. Thank you very much. Alright, we gotta go this way. Yeah, we're in one of those brief moments where we're kinda able to do what we want right now, so. But this is one of the few Star Ocean games. Like, they are very story-driven, don't get me wrong, but this one really pushes the story. And there's very few times where you're able to just deviate. Which I do think is somewhat of a blight on what this game is, but it's a really good game. Take out 10 of these.
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
Still room for improvement.
Someone else leveled up again. Hello. Welcome. Alright. It is a pretty cool game. Oh, so that's open. Do I want to do that now? Don't know if I'm ready for that. Might have to come back later. Gosh. Not a big fan of these things.
Hardly worth the effort.
Yeah. These aren't too hard. They're just gonna be annoying is mainly what it is. Zelda. Don't think I accepted it. Well, I guess these replace the boss that was here earlier. How much is this game? I want it. I haven't. I bought it when it came out, and it cost me. Like what a normal full price PS4 game would be, but I don't know. I don't know if the price has dropped on it or not. I would assume it probably has. It's almost been out a year, so. I would recommend it. That's just my personal thought on it. So, what? When did you? Ah, gosh. When did you pass out?
We still have much further to
let's get the harvest here. This is good grief. This is probably the rest of them I need to take out for the side quest. She's at. Oh gosh, why does she keep getting knocked out? Well, there goes Anne. Oh. I don't have a reviving thing, reviving spell yet, so that's gonna be a pain. But again? Good grief. They must have all hit her. No. How about no? Oh my gosh! He took out Miki again. Well, thank you for the fairy healing. I guess I can go for the... What? The heal? The heal disappeared. That's a shame. I forgot that happened. Camera likes going around in circles quite a bit in this fight. Right.
Just as I expected.
Oh, no, this is probably the last time. Oh gosh. Fighting these guys, she's gonna level up Antidote like it's crazy. I forget, does Antidote actually get a level? I don't remember. It actually does, which is weird. But, okay. I do believe, though, I did... Yeah. Okay, I just gotta turn that in. So, I guess I can head back for that. Oh no, they just keep respawning. Fantastic. I I'd rather not have to use like 10 reviving stuff. Do I have any? Yes, but most of them are for the PS3, and I don't have a way to stream that. Right now, the only way I can really stream is from the PS4. As far as PS4 goes, why am I stopping? I think this is the... Unless you want to count Ratchet and Clank as one, but I don't. But, yeah. I'm wanting to get, the new Tales game that came out recently. But, just hadn't had the... Oh, what? Really? Right before the fight starts? I hadn't had the chance to get that yet. Yeah, I'm sure there's free games that are out there that are pretty good. I just hadn't taken the time to actually look. It's probably along the lines, especially with me trying to get all the kinds of stuff caught up, because I'm trying to get another series I'm doing on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get that up to the point where I can start recording that again. Let's do that. Because with that and all the other stuff I had to do because of life. It's just crazy. Alright. Really? How are you still around with no visible health? Unless I have like 1 hit point.
Still room for improvement.
Getting a lot of roller walks, which is really good. And that was easy.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Really? Like the first thing you do is just guard. Gosh. Camera angle in this game is a little bit annoying sometimes, but other than that, it's pretty cool.
More challenges lie ahead.
Fidel, let me help.
I might be able to do that. I don't really want to go in there unless I save it before I do that, because that can get really bad. But yeah, most of the games that I do have, because I don't have too many games on the PS4, but well, thank you. It's nice to know somebody thinks that. So yeah, I've been slowly building up my PS4 library, but I can do that. I think it's more along the lines of if I can find a good day to do it. As of now, Fridays have been the best days for me to do it. But if that's usually when
Fiore, what
my
kind of
crowd
activities do scholars do in the name of
tends to show up more.
research?
It definitely depends on the person, but I mainly decipher ancient texts and make inferences from them. Then, I write my own treatises based on the knowledge I've accrued. The Ancient Institute is rife with intriguing tomes just waiting to be discovered. You should check some out when you have the chance.
Oh.
Is there something about my answer you didn't like?
It's not that. I just assumed you'd be mixing mystical materials together and making them go bang, or dropping eyes of newt and adder's forks into cauldrons to boil and bubble. That kind of stuff.
You're confusing scholarship with stories.
Yeah, I think she was confusing that out quite a bit. That's like what you would expect from fairy tales and like witches and all that kind of nonsense. But yeah, in terms of live streaming, I only tend to do it like on Fridays. But as far as like Let's Plays and all that go up on my channel, I've been kind of on and off about it recently because I was sick last week, and this week I've been trying to get back everything together. I have never heard of that. I guess I can look at it. I might do that when I'm done. And it's gone. Oh gosh. Of course, when I'm like, okay, I think I'll go in there. It's like, nope, no, I'm not there. Alright, fine. You don't want it? I guess it just didn't want me to conquer it. Heck if I know. And it didn't stay at the end either, so that's my problem. That probably would have been something I should have done.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Not bad for a guy with a few years on.
Just up my ass. In P? What? NP. But yeah, as far as like videos, right now, like I'm doing like Advance Wars 2 on my channel, and I'll tell you about the characters. Well, the main character I'm playing as, his name's Fidel. And he's pretty much your swordsman type in any JRPG you'll run into.
Enemy elimination successful. I still have much further to go.
Miki is the girl with the pink hair. She's pretty much your spellcaster. That's your healer, basically. Fiore is the woman with the green hair and the giant mage's hat, and it's pretty easy to tell what she can do. She's your main attacking spellcaster. Miki can do attacking spells, but Fiore is the person that's really the one that does that. Anne and Emerson kind of just joined the group in the story. Not known is known about them at this point. I don't want to spoil it. But Anne's the brawler type that just gets in the face and punches people. Emerson's kind of like your long-range attacker that isn't a spellcaster. And the little small girl, she's just kind of like a mystery person, and she doesn't attack at all, but she'll do like special enchantments to increase your people's attack or defense or whatever. But that's pretty much... I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to get into like really big detail about anybody. But there is one more character that has shown up in our party previously, but he's currently not here. Really? You're gonna do that terrible thing? I don't think anyone wants to hear it. Come on.
Still room for improvement.
But yeah, Star Ocean games usually tend to have some really interesting characters. This one has some pretty interesting ones, but I think some of my favorite ones are from like the earlier ones in the series. But yeah, like with this game series, you don't have to play them in any particular order because none of them really have any like there's not something you would miss if you played it out of order at all. Yes, you can buy health items. You just have to do that in town. I just didn't buy them when I went to turn in the quest, because pretty much it's just this one pass connecting two towns, and I can just go ahead and get the healing items in the next town. Alright. Well, there we go.
More challenges lie ahead.
Yeah, usually when you have this big of a party, that's the one thing that really threw me off when I played this game for the first time, because it was like, in the other games you could only have like 3 or 4 people that you would have in your party come into battle, but in this game it's like, okay, everybody can join, so the battles go way quicker than they normally would, a little bit longer. Yeah, you can heal them if they get knocked out. There's an item called the Fresh Sage, and that's basically what you use on them. That's how I was bringing them up out of up from being knocked out when I was fighting those bees. What's the new role that they? Oh, I got 2. That's nice. Oh, 3. All right. Yeah, no. I will do. No, I'm not paying that much for that. I will do that. And I will do that. Because Dauntless is really nice. Do that. And then we get this one. Let's just unlock every roll right now. It seems like it when you do this. I know some of them you have to get higher than 3, but right now that's fine. Definitely increase that one. And let's do that one. Alright, as far as getting that set... I can give her the Beast Slayer and Warrior Slayer, because that would really be nice. Yeah, part of it's because of equipment I have. I've got this where, well, if I can find it. This one where I get plus 20% more money and more experience, but other than that, they're pretty generous with, because even if it's just 20%, it's still a good amount otherwise.
We should find shelter as soon as possible. Wow. How do you know that? I just do, that's all. Something about the way the wind smells, I guess. I don't smell anything. Well, when you get to be as old as me, you'll learn a thing or two. Don't worry, you'll be able to do it someday, Aurelia.
It's more or less you smell the humidity, or feel it, one of the two. Because I know what she's talking about. Oh, yes. Let's go see if she's got another crazy idea. And this is an iconic character in the Star Ocean series.
Assistant number 1. Impeccable timing, as always. I need your professional opinion regarding a new field of research in which I've begun to dabble. It's something we simply can't do without in this age of the corrupt, mystical abominations, the war with Tracor, evildoers, and chaos. What's that saying? Axes speak louder than words. When faced with a deadly enemy, you need to make equally deadly weapons and armor. I want to give people the ability to do that in their homes. Comprende? And the fact that you're a master swordsman is written indelibly all over your face. It reads, I can swing a sword with the best of them. I mean, you wouldn't have it written all over your face if you weren't a man who knows his way around a blade, right? So you'll do it for me?
Yep, she's pretty crazy. But hey. And if you have 3 pieces of iron, 5 wood, we can turn this in and unlock smithing, so we can just create weapons and whatnot with this. And you do get quite a bit of money from doing quests. That's why you want to keep doing them.
Tasks are best left to professionals. If you want to know about weapons, ask a warrior. I'd ask myself, but I don't know a thing about fighting. Wait a second. Don't think you're the only one who has weapons, because I'm full of them. I've got smarts out the wazoo, looks to die for, and charm that'd melt your heart. In other words, if you and I work together, there's nothing we can't make. We'll be omnipotent. We'll have nothing to fear but fear itself. Exactly. Not so fast, mister. Don't let that go to your head. You may be assistant number 1, but you're still just an assistant. Remember that.
Haha. Alright. Now we can actually do excavation, so... Well, I have to unlock it. I think it's better if I unlock that more. Well, increase that. That way I can get some actual ore and all that from mining. I want to see if I have the ability to get another one. I might not. Oh, I can.
Assistant number 1. Sorry, but my lab is finished. research hasn't been producing the expected results. It's been several months since I've been able to pay the rent on this place. My landlord is a scary man, and I know he'll demand his money no matter what I have to do to earn it. He's got mountains for muscles and his head shaven clean, meaning, you know what? Terrifying, right?
Oh,
I'm ready to close this lab. But there's one last bit of research I want to complete first. I'm talking about a technology that not even researchers in Santarol have completed. I've got a perfect hypothesis that I think will allow me to succeed where they have failed. All I need is a catalyst and I'll be able to run an experiment to demonstrate my hypothesis. I'm counting on you to help my lab's last ever experiment, Assistant Number 1. If this succeeds, it could change the world. If that happens, money will be so insignificant you won't be able to view it with a Signoscope.
Overly dramatic, but hey. I forget. What is the quest? I know you have to get something for her. Oh. Yeah. Don't have that, so I can't turn that in quite yet. Alright. But that being said, we can keep going. But yeah, Welch is someone that's been in all of the games. And she's actually a character you can use to fight in the first game. But yes. Here's someone I can buy curative stuff from, so definitely doing that since I had to revive so many people. And curse. Yeah, might want to add some stuff for that. I'm stingy with the money, it seems like, but honestly, the weapons and armor in this game are pretty expensive. So I guess getting more money in the battles, it kind of evens out when you really think about it. But like this stuff in here, you'll be using this kind of stuff for getting like doing the cooking and all that kind of stuff. And do that. There we go. I can hope. I'm going south. Because there's a quest I got for down there.
Okay then.
But
let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Also, there's that.
Wow, Miki. What's got you foaming at the mouth?
Oh no.
Lee, this restaurant's food is terrible. The soup is too salty, and while the fish is undercooked, the sauté is somehow overcooked. The vegetables in the stew are too hard, the toast and the pie are both burnt.
Ah, I see. But for all your complaining, you sure ate a lot.
Yes, well, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. I figured I should try everything on the menu.
Sounds to me like the owner of this place might have a complaint or two about you.
I would tend to agree with Fidel on that one. Oh,
You
hello.
like sleeping in warm places, don't you, Kitty? Do you feel snug? Is that nice? I like warm places a lot, too. They're cozy. I hate cold places. I like being with everyone more.
Oh.
You here? Kitty? Kitty?
Yep, that's as far as that one's going. She's looking for a cat. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do I need to take care of in this place? That's Jakava. 3 of those, however you would pronounce that thing's name. Yeah, I've actually, I don't play too many games on my phone. One of the games that I started playing recently on my phone was the Fire Emblem Heroes, and that's a pretty fun game. It's kind of cool how it brings up all the characters from the past Fire Emblem games, and they actually created 2 new like main characters. It's pretty cool. It's pretty simple, but I mean, what do you expect from a mobile game? But it's still fun. Yeah, it's free. That's one of the things that I will say. It is free. I don't really pay money for games on the phone. The only game that I have played on my phone that I did pay for was called Ghost Trick, and you can play part of it to see if you like it. Like you can play the first 2 chapters of the game for free. Can you make them? I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Mind elaborating on that? Because I may just not be reading it right. Can I tape in game? Still not quite sure what you're getting at. I'm sorry that I'm not quite understanding it, but I feel bad that I'm not understanding it, that's the thing. Like, oh my gosh. Name... Oh. That's honestly really the only 2 I've played, the Ghost Trick and Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, most games that I do play that are well, I guess if you would want to consider like a 3DS mobile, like I got plenty of games for that, but like on a phone, not so much. Like I hardly play a video game on my phone. Even if I just hold it for like a second, it just doesn't let me do it. That's really crummy. It just immediately cancels my attack.
I still have much further to go.
Oh, Fire Emblem Heroes. It's pretty much like it's a tactical game that it's pretty I like it. And the ghosts Ghost Trick is the other one. It's kind of like a phone version of a point-and-click game. I actually found it pretty fun. And I usually don't go for point-and-clicks, so... Hold on.
More challenges lie, so I'll have a lot more to learn.
There's... Why do I keep forgetting treasure chests? I don't know how that's a thing. Alright, crab. Hold on.
I'll do my best.
It is pretty cool. I like Fire Emblem. It's probably along some of my more favorite series that Nintendo makes.
Why can't they all be this easy?
Well, that's because we're totally overpowered, Fiore. Especially for this area. The one thing I like in this game is that you can just jump off the cliff. You don't have to walk all the way around. That's one of the cooler things. Because pretty much in any other RPG, it's like, oh, that's a cliff.
May I ask why?
That'd be because you're cute, Anne.
You think so?
Oh, I'm not talking about your looks. I'm talking about how you can wear your clothes backwards and still pull it off.
What?
Got you. What's actually cute is the way you take jokes like that seriously.
I'm such a gullible fool.
I don't think I've heard that. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, we're at the Passage of the Cliffs, where the other quest that I've got comes into play. Really? That's insane. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty big fan of the music in these games.
Enemy elimination successful.
The interesting thing about this game is that you can actually switch the music from this game to the previous Star Ocean games. I like the music for this game, so I don't switch it, but it's pretty cool. Thing is, like a good bit of my
What's up?
Oh, I'm watching you.
You're watching me, are you? Eesh, it's so tough being a handsome man. So, did you find anything out from watching me?
I found that you're smirking.
Sorry for being such a goofball.
Anyway. Oh, what was I gonna say? Like, pretty much, probably half to more than half of my music library is just game music, because I just love listening to game music that much. And I want to harvest that. I forget, though. What am I supposed to take out? Oh, that's the Kav footpath. 5 Kenai Gillians. That was a thing. Oh, these things. Okay. That was like nothing. Alright.
Can't get any better than that.
I want to help.
Yeah, some of these enemies give you more experience than they give you money. Bugs are one of those. They give you pitiful money. But they'll give you a good bit of experience, but like humanoid type enemies give you a ton of cash. You're welcome. And one thing I will say about the Fire Emblem Heroes that's actually pretty good is that the little chapters and all that, they're pretty quick.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
They don't take too long to do. Like a normal Fire Emblem game, some of them can take close to an hour to do, which is insane, but I've done those games on this channel before, so, and people like it, so. Don't like fighting the turtles without some MP here, so I'm gonna stock up on my MP before I fight them. Ow. Alright. Let's go fishing down there. The fishing in this game is just quick. You just press the button and there you go. It's nothing like Final Fantasy 15. Gosh. I don't even know how long I spent fishing in some of that game. I think some of it like went to a couple hours. I will give it give Final Fantasy 15 credit on it though. The fishing was actually pretty fun. Cause the thing was, it reminded me of playing Ocarina of Time, because the fishing in that was pretty similar. It was pretty similar to Ocarina of Time's fishing, but. Alright, I'm gonna take the path up here, because that's where a mining place is. And there we go. Really? Why? There we go. I don't know why that happens sometimes, especially right after a fight. Yeah, I tried playing the Final Fantasy, I think it's called Mobius or something. I forget what the actual name of it is. But, what kind of got me a little peeved about it is that my phone had died. And I had to, well, not died, but it got pretty close to it. And I had to pretty much reset my phone, and it deleted all the progress I had on that game. So, I was kind of upset. Because I had quite a bit of progress onto that game. And when I downloaded it again on my phone, there was like no progress, so I was like, ah, come on. And I just stopped playing it.
Looks like I'm gaining on my father.
Not to... I don't know what it is. I just... games on a phone, it takes a lot to get me hooked on it to keep playing it. And
More challenges lie ahead.
I guess that's why I play very few phone games, because a lot of them are just really simple, which is fine. I just personally like more complex games. Which I guess is one reason why I like playing tactical RPGs. And we'll do Guardian. Her health was low. What?
Hardly worth the effort.
I'm assuming you're talking about the Fire Emblem Heroes. But, yeah. I've had several close calls in terms of playing Fire Emblem and having it to where some of my people only had like 1 HP point or 1 health point, whatever you want to call it. Man, Fire Emblem's fun, but it's really stressful because of the whole permadeath thing on it. They kind of skirted around the edge on it with Heroes, because with the way they are doing it, because I think one of the rules for it's like, unless it's one of like the main characters, if they're taken out, then you get the game over. But if it's any of the other people, you can resummon them, but you would actually have to get a good roll on the whole summoning them again. I was pretty lucky on my first summon, but assuming you just started, probably haven't done it yet.
Why can't they all be this easy?
I'm assuming I already completed it. Yeah. And the other one is just take care of 10 of the other things on the other side. Alright. Really? I didn't know there was this SAO game on the phone. I've played a little bit of one on the PS4, but I hadn't played that much of it because I didn't find it all that fun. But oh, maybe it's just me. It's fine with that. Let's do this. Yeah, that looks like a few conversations.
Ted, you and Fidel go way back, right? What's his relationship with you-know-who?
Well, they're like a big brother and little sister to each other. No, wait, it's the other way around. Hold on there, man. Does that mean you've got your sights set on Fidel?
No, I already have them set on someone else.
You do? That someone wouldn't happen to be dependable old big brother figure me, would it?
Aha, I'll add you to the list of candidates.
Oh. Unfortunately, no, that's not who she has her eyes set on.
You know, while hitting on some women, I learned a lot of people think something's odd with this war.
Is that so?
For example, they're wondering how those advanced weapons appeared out of nowhere, and why Rasulia can't stand up to them.
And what does all this have to do with hitting on the locals?
Don't underestimate ordinary people. They already realize how peculiar it is that Rasulia has been upstaged, and by a nation with much less martial prowess, no less.
That still doesn't explain what this has to do with hitting on the locals.
This is incredible news, yes sirree. Gotta gather more intelligence.
He gathers his intelligence by hitting on a women. That's just so weird. My reaction to the whole thing about that is the same thing as Anne's. It's like, what? Oh, man.
Hey, Fidel! Guess what? Frogs can jump really far. They go boing, boing, boing. It's amazing. They're fun to watch. I showed Miki a little bit ago, and she went boing too. Then she ran away real fast.
Oh, that would have been such a treat to see.
That's a story that we'll get into at some point, but that's actually a very funny story.
Whoops.
Alright, let's head to Fidel's house to take a rest. Don't have to pay for the rest there, which is really nice. That way I can get full HP and MP recovery. Let me save this real quick. And... because I hadn't saved it in a while. Hollow Fragment. That might be the one I tried to play. Okay, I guess I can do this again. Alright, let's see where this conversation goes.
So, does Miki still hate frogs as much as ever?
Miki doesn't like frogs?
When she was still a little kid, she found a frog that was this big. She tried to catch it, but it jumped up and hit her smack dab in the face. It made a sound like splork and everything. Even though she pulled it off right away, the damage had been done. Miki kept saying, "Ah, it tried to eat me." From then on, she burst into tears whenever she heard frogs croak.
Why did you have to go and tell her something like that?
Because it's something that happened?
Oh, just shut up already.
I might play it. I'd have to re-download it, because I bought it over the PSN.
This question's a little unfair, but please bear with me. Suppose you could only save one person right in front of you. Which of these two girls would you choose? Relia or Miki?
Well, Miki can take care of herself.
Relia. Sorry for asking such a terrible question out of the blue like that, but it's the type of situation that occurs all the time on the battlefield.
True.
Still, your judgment is sound if you instinctively choose to protect a child. After all, the reason we fight is to usher in a brighter future. If you don't protect the children who are our future, then what's the point?
I think it's Hollow Fragment. It might be that or another one. I don't remember. I know I've got one of the Sword Art games. I just haven't... like, I played maybe like 10-15 minutes of it, and I can't And I was like, I don't know about this. And I hadn't played it since, and I took it off eventually.
Who are selfish?
They should be scolded. The earlier they learn that such behavior isn't appropriate, the better.
I don't want to challenge your parenting style, but I think kids need to be somewhat selfish in order to develop a sense of independence, especially if you want them to be researchers.
Courtesy goes hand in hand with swordsmanship, and children are blank slates, making their need for guidance all the more important.
We both come from remarkably different backgrounds. It's no wonder we don't see eye to eye on this issue.
Well, I might have botched that conversation. 'Cause I don't know if you can or not. I don't think so. I think it's just a single player one. I could look, but it would cut off the broadcast immediately, so it's kind of like, I'm trying to remember. Oh, of course it would be that. No. Well, that.
More challenges lie ahead.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. No. Probably it's gonna be incredibly hard to line 5 of them up to hit with a Death Palm. Especially when there's hardly 5 enemies on the field, and then if there is, they usually spread out. There we go.
More challenges lie ahead.
Not bad for a guy with a few years on him.
Actually... Oh, no. Actually, there is a reason to go over this way. If I remember correctly, this is where the, corrupt... where the Welsh is needing whatever she needs.
Say I'm
Hardly
a
worth
perfectionist.
the effort.
Oh. That's not cool. Man, the gauge just dropped like crazy.
Can't get any better than that.
That was it?
Yeah, that looked like a closed treasure chest, but it's just the one with the lock on it. And I don't have the key yet, so I can't do anything. Oh, also to attribute to the fact that I got a ton of money, there's a little gauge on the side of the screen during the fight that basically I get pretty much 150% more full, which is the money, by the end of the fight. That's also another reason why I'm making a ton of money. How was that? Was it? I know it said silver spoon. And discard silver spoon. I don't remember where that is. Yeah, I don't think I have access to the silver spoon yet, so I will have to finish that quest at a different point without getting constantly barraged by all these bats and their screeching. Honestly, don't know. I guess you could call it that.
You can count on me. I still have much further to go.
Oh, well. Thanks for putting the camera right in my face. Well, making it to where I can't see anything. Where are we going? I meant to go refill my cup because I'm getting kind of thirsty. Of course, that would be the first thing that... You know, I should just always start off fights with these things with a strong attack, so I don't have to worry about getting blocked by their shield and then they break the gauge. That's crazy. But what's with everything starting off with their guarding? Seriously. I will say one thing about this game, there's tons of enemies in this game, and the cool thing is you don't have to worry about loading times between fights. It's just, okay, if you're right in the next fight, okay, cool.
Hardly worth the effort.
It's one of the few RPGs I've played, I mean, other than like Kingdom Hearts and all of that. All the games that are like that. That have like, it's their RPG elements. Oh, come on.
That was it?
Oh. That was the silver spoon? Okay. I could actually go back and give Welch the spoon. Wait a minute. I'm going backwards. Probably should do that. It won't take me as long to get there. Again, like, all three of them decided to guard.
More challenges
This puts me right here in the Brazilian Plains. Which, honestly, I just have to hang a right and pretty much hang a right. And I'll be right there at the, game. Okay. No, I don't feel like it. All I gotta do is go to the right and Midioc's right over there. So I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Midioc, or whatever. I know they said it earlier. It's crazy. I could fight, but honestly I just want to get back to where Welch is and just turn that in since I'm pretty much there. Yeah, these guys are gonna come after me. Of course they are. They want to steal the money. Oh, they had some pretty good money on them. You would think the thieving guys, scumbags, would have more money on them. But, yep, they don't.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
I feel it.
Alright, tree. And the mandragores. They're probably some of the weirdest enemies in this game.
I'll try to help. More challenges lie ahead.
It's plants with really high-pitched voices, and it's just really weird. I don't know.
Are you thirsty? I could really use a quick break to get some tea.
I am. I could empty a mug of iced tea in one swig right now.
What? You actually drink your tea cold? Doesn't that make it extremely bitter?
Everyone drinks tea that way in Langdok. It's a little bitter, but also refreshing. Especially in the summer.
I would think drinking cold tea would give you a tummy ache. I guess not.
No, not unless you drink too much of it.
I honestly don't know anybody that wants to drink their tea, like, really hot or anything, but I guess that's just where I live. I guess I didn't use any of the stuff while I was running around. Blood high. Alright, Welch. Oh, yes. Alright, go ahead and have your emotional breakdown.
Thank you, Assistant Number 1. With this, I can finally complete my experiment. Yes, I've done it! I've proved the existence of alchemy! Huh? Did I scare you or something? Sorry about that. Wait, hear me out. I swear on my life I'm not lying. I raised a lot of money by claiming that I would make alchemy viable, but it didn't last. My research was really difficult, though. That part's the God's honest truth. At any rate, you saved my lab when I needed you the most. There's nothing like a skilled assistant when you're in a pinch. Yep, yep. And now I can use my new alchemical technique to make mountains of gold.
Yep. We now have alchemy. Well, let's do excavation.
It's done.
Oh.
Order up.
That would be a better form of...
What's this?
Stormblade? Don't think that's helpful.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
5% MP? That's not a lot. Lower MP cost? That's not bad. What is this? Oh, fruit gummies. Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
It's done.
Make a couple more. The new gummies could help you so much. That's one of the weirdest things. It's like, hey, do you want to take something that heals your HP and something that... I don't think a mint really does anything. To make something that heals... Oh, I forgot about that. You have Mega Quintet.
It's done.
What's the Omega Quintet for? Really? I'll give you that. See if she's got something else. Okay, it's a PS4 game.
I'm such an idiot. I can't do anything right. What's this? Do I catch a whiff of a lady with a superior fashion sense? The shapely and amazingly dressed assistant number 3 makes an appearance. Take a gander at this accessory. Does it look like it's missing something to you? Already figured out how to improve it? That was quick! Wow, you want me to replace every single part? Oh, I spent 3 days and nights coming up with that design. All right, assistant number 1, you'll be responsible for provisioning us with the parts. I shouldn't even have to ask, though. Of course you'll do it for us, won't you, number 1?
Kind of depends. I can look at your stuff and see if I like it. If I do, sure. I'm missing 1 silver and 2 silk. Okay. Silver is going to be harder to get, but silk I can just buy it. Oh yeah, that's right, I made a weapon. Is it better? No, it's worse. Of course it would be! That person looks like he's sick. That's not good. I believe you sell it? Yes. Silk is like one of the most expensive things. It's ridiculous. All I need is just the silver, so... There we go.
Nice fashion sense. Everything you wear is always so sexy.
You like my outfit so much you want to try it on?
What? No. I'm good. Just forget I mentioned it.
You want to wear something skimpy, huh? No problem. I have one in exactly your size.
I'm fine.
Some kind of accent around your neck would be ideal, but I don't think we need it.
I'm sorry. Please, just give it a rest. Oh, God.
Oh, thank you for thinking I'm a funny, cool person. Oh, these guys are really easy.
Looks like I'm gaining on my father.
In terms of weapons, it's pretty much you get stronger ones and then you can add like different abilities to them. The different types of weapons come from like different people, and right now there's only one person that's missing from the party.
The whole town's on edge.
What could have happened here?
You could cut the tension here with a knife. Should we just turn around?
We don't have any other leads, so let's just look for Victor.
Since he's a soldier, my bet is he's at the castle.
Safe assumption. That's a safe assumption. There we go. Alright. Insectopedia, I think is how that's pronounced. That's a... yeah, that's a special enemy. Alright. Oh. Just emotes. So silly. augury,
Not bad for a guy with a few years on him.
etymology. The emote thing is just the most ridiculous thing ever. Because why not? Just one away. But, yes, Fidel basically has the swords, and as a spellcaster, obviously she gets a staff. Oddly, your other spellcaster gets a orb she'll throw around, which is actually kind of interesting. And he gets, like, a crossbow. She gets knuckles she punches people with. And Relia doesn't use any weapons because she doesn't fight. But the whole thing with these weapons in these games, they actually have what you can see under the stats is the factors, and like this gives 10 intelligence, and that does 10% more on your ice damage, and you just kind of try to build more interesting weapons that way. But you know.
Are you recruits? No, we're not. We're here to see Lieutenant Oakville, the leader of the 3rd Ranger Unit. Could you please tell him Fidel's here?
I don't know how you know him, but he's busy. Scram!
My name is Fiore Brunelli, and I am an emissary from the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies in Languedoc, come to aid your country as per your king's request. Are we still not allowed an audience?
Oh, well,
By the way, this man is the progeny of Darryl, your military advisor.
Don't bring my dad into...
Use what's at your disposal. I understand that bandying about your connections can be embarrassing, but choosing pride over duty shows that you're still a kid. Grow up and learn to live with it.
You heard the lady.
Ouch. That one's got us smart.
We're extremely sorry, but Lieutenant Oakville is currently...
Lady Brunelli and Fidel's troop. What brings you here?
Mr. Oakville!
Who are they?
I'm Emerson. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Anne.
The two of them not only saved us from a sticky situation, they're also helping Relia get her memory back.
My name is Victor Oakville. I'm employed in the service of Fidel's father.
We came because we need to ask you something.
We want to talk because we need help crossing the border into Tricur. You see, it's essential that Relia goes there. She recalled one memory earlier, but we think Tricur holds the key to the rest of them.
That's impossible. As Sortaview's fallen, and there's more. Enemy forces have advanced practically to the capital.
If that's how it is, I'll help. I was dispatched from Languedoc to assist in the war effort, but I've left the front lines. Some of that responsibility lies with me.
I'm the one who put Fiore on that path, though. If she gets to help out, and so do I.
We'll do what we can to ensure victory as well.
Good to hear. I'd be happy to accept your offer. All right, then. Follow me.
Yeah, Victor is the last person that's a part of the party that we'll get. Well, he does use a sword. He uses it pretty differently than Fidel. So... Don't mind me.
Wait here while I make preparations. In the meantime, those provisions are part of the King's Chosen's exclusive stores. If you care to live through this battle, I suggest you take them.
Oh, don't worry, I already did.
Sir, I request the addition of an independent section.
Alright, yeah, I think my preparations is as prepared as I could get, so don't worry. I could, but don't hope for that.
So, what do you want to do? Go with you. But we're heading into the heart of battle. I'm okay.
That girl's got the guts of someone over 3 times her age.
Her courage isn't the issue here.
Don't you think getting involved in their war is unethical?
It's not like we can back out now.
Ugh. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
How could you tell? You're good at this.
Captain!
Raising your voice will only draw more attention.
Hoisted by my own petard.
And there's a little more to this, too. I don't know if you get a conversation with these people.
Who'd have thunk the enemy'd be waltzing right up to the capital?
We cannot let them shed any civilian blood.
Agreed.
The odds are stacked against us, but we can't afford to lose.
Don't be such a negative Ned. We'll destroy him.
Enemy troops incoming from the west. They're 5,000 strong and led by...
They're finally here. Let's show them what Rasuli is made of.
Understood.
For the motherland.
We will not lose to those savages.
All forces march.
Oh, but...
March only after we've moved out.
Sir.
Alright.
May we meet on the battlefield.
Yeah.
We're good, right?
No wandering off, Relia. Okay? Okay.
Alright. Is now... Oh, wait a minute. Yep, there's a treasure chest in here. And this guy sells you stuff. I'm not quite sure what he sells you. Okay, he sells you heal. Lean items. Nice. I was a little bit low on those blueberries. Alright. Let's head out to fight. Alright. What? Come on. What? Where'd you appear from? Gosh. What, really? Alright. Why did they do that? Believe you have to head this way.
I'll Pick him off the signature, but I'll need cover.
Now I have to get
Use their weapons on his not to distribute them to me.
either way. Things will get worse for us.
I'll withdraw.
Can't just let it die.
Yep. Emerson and Anne know what's going on. Nice.
No fear.
Oh. Alright, gotta bring her back. Dang. Ow.
You think you're so strong? Try to withstand this.
Wow, you think that means Eidolon and take her out? Now's not the time.
Alright, come on. There's not much. There we go. Had to end up using my ethereal blast, but I guess I can't be expected to keep my ethereal blast all the time. Or keep the gauge the whole time.
I still have a lot more to learn.
Still got a long way to go.
Didn't we meet those guys at the inn?
Whoa now. Don't point those boomsticks around willy-nilly.
My group will act as the decoy.
What? Did they pinch our guns?
No, sir. That's against the law isolating crude worlds.
You are such a downer. Besides, they broke the treaty first, you know.
Watch out!
Guys, split up! We're too close!
Hey, did I hear what I think I did? The UP3, am I right? Why are there stakes from the Federation here? That's illegal!
Illegal? You're surely one to talk. Who's joined a war in a distant star system? I believe that's Kronos.
Shut the hell up, you huge idiot! We don't care a lick about this war. Now get that loser kid to surrender Relia to us!
Why do you want this girl so much?
Zip it, you maggot! We're not pulling any punches if the Federation's involved. This is your last warning, monkeys. Relinquish Relia!
What's a thing like that doing in this sector?
Gonna break other mandates now? CFNZ statutes too?
I don't want to say this again, maggots! Surrender Relia now!
You can take her. In return, get out of here. Let this war run its course.
What? Took you quite a while to come around, you baboons.
Relia stays! And what is that thing? Just hanging in the sky! I know you know!
Obviously, there's no way we can beat that thing. Complying's our only choice now. We'll counterattack these jerks in due time.
Relia! Miki! Let go!
I can't let this...
Get back!
What the?
A mighty rare sneak peek of our strength. You learned that messing with us is futile yet? Did ya? That light's Relia's? So, her true nature's unleashed. How intensely beauteous! Left! Roots! Get Relia this instant! Damn it! This sucks! Piss! They aren't here?
Should I tell the General what exactly's transpired?
Don't you dare speak unless I say to! You maggot! I assume she's somewhere close! I want her here now!
Where are we?
Is this all snow?
Relia, you okay?
What just happened to us?
Yep.
A phenomenon analogous to transport, apparently.
Without a transporter?
I assume one
No
of Relia's signets did this, but this is nothing like what happened before.
So that's the extent of Little Miss Starlight's
That may very
signaturgy?
well be true, but
Pieces are
where in
coming
the world
together.
are we?
No need to worry about that. We're in the northern territory of Soma.
How do you know that?
You're
I
right.
grew up around here.
This does indeed seem to be Soma.
If this really is Soma, then Rasulia should be directly to the south.
Then, let's start making our way south.
I'll lead the way.
A lot of things have happened. I mean, if you haven't been able to figure out by now, I mean... I don't know if I can help you.
Hey, Squirt, you mind if we tag?
Don't get any closer to her. You know a lot more than you're letting on. On top of that, you tried to hand Relia over to the enemy. Those two things are more than enough to make me wary of you. So I don't want you coming anywhere near her.
I'm gonna have to watch out for this one.
I believe you said earlier that Relia is the one who transported us?
Yes, as a hypothesis.
And that she used a different technique from last time. Is that correct?
I did say that, but what of it?
Oh, nothing. I was just taken aback by what transpired and wanted to figure out exactly what sort of situation we're in.
Oh, I see. All right, then.
This region is famous for all the snow it gets. In fact, you can't see the ground for half the year.
As someone who grew up in an area without much snow, I'm pretty envious of you. I rarely got to see any.
I can't say I understand your point of view.
It'd be great for playing in, but I guess it must be difficult to make a living in it. You can't even grow food.
Many of the best soldiers and mercenaries come from Soma, as its harsh climate helps prepare them for tough situations.
You know, Victor, the way you say that implies that you think you're one of the best soldiers in the world.
That was never my intention.
Don't worry, I would never actually take it that way. I just think it's cute when you get defensive about stuff.
You should show more respect.
That sounds just like something Fiddly's father would say. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Mr. Camus and I are birds of a feather? You truly think so?
Yeah, you're pretty similar.
I see. So we are similar.
No? Okay.
All right, I leave it to you.
Is something the matter?
No, not really.
Were you aware that while Langdok is the most renowned city in the world with regards to signaturgy, it's not where the art originated?
Oh, is that right?
Actually, the Northern Territory of Soma, is the birthplace of signaturgy.
Are you being serious?
Have you ever heard of the Signa Silica?
Of course I have. Who hasn't?
Well, that's it. And it's in the northernmost part of the Soma region.
Then I'd love to go! Except, now probably isn't the time, huh?
Probably not. But I've never been either. I can only hope that I'll get the chance to someday.
Trying to see if... Yeah, we don't want any stiflers. Alright, fine, be like that. Okay, there we go. Gosh. And do I want to leave it? Yeah, this is a good stopping point. So yeah, I'll stop it here. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming to the stream if you did. If you're watching this afterward, thank you for watching, and I encourage you to stick around, hang out if you like what's going on, and watch some of the other stuff I've done. And I'll see you guys, should be Monday. I'll hopefully, well, I should have more of the second stream put up by early Sunday, so Sunday, what? Early Saturday, because I'll be uploading it before I go to bed. And I will actually be recording Advance Wars 2 this weekend, so hopefully I'll have some of that coming up in this upcoming week, so be sure to stick around for that. And so by the time this part is available post, so it'll probably be a long time after, but hey. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, no.